Okay guys, we're back. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to take our team associated B6 Builder Support Kit, and we're going to use everything that we talked about in the unboxing video yesterday to complete a kit. That kit that we're going to complete is going to be the Team Velocity VSA Offset Sprint Car Kit. So let's get started. So now we've completed the front end assembly on the Team Velocity VSA Sprint Conversion Kit. Now we're going to talk a little bit about some of the things that I used directly out of the B6 Builder Support Kit in order to complete this front end assembly. So the gull wing arms are going to be used. The steering and caster blocks are going to be used. The 0-degree insert that's in there as well. Our +1 steering arms. The 5mm hex out of the kit, all your hardware as far as ball studs and screws out of the kit to complete this front end assembly, especially from the arms out, is going to be everything that you would see out of your two-wheel drive kit as well. So all that hardware was used. Also, we have used the shock standoffs out of the kit in order to complete the front shock tower build. We've also used the B63 steering, servo, mount, and brace. The Team Velocity RC kit does come with its own servo mounts as well. Pretty high quality aluminum stuff. However, I just prefer personally to use the B63 mount just because I feel like it's more rigid, doesn't allow the servo to move around as much. The same reasoning why you would use it in your two-wheel drive buggy kit. It's what I run in my personal Velocity sprint car, and because I'm doing this build for a buddy of mine, Craig Francis, he wanted to use that as well, so that is what we're using. So that's going to complete the front end assembly of the Team Velocity RC VSA Sprint Conversion Kit. So now we'll move on to the rear of the car. Well, now we've finished up the rear end of the car, and as you can see, it is pretty much complete besides shocks. What we have used out of the Builder Support Kit is basically the entire rear end besides the arms. The Team Velocity VSA Sprint Conversion Kit comes with Custom Works adjustable rear arms. We still use the same hinge pins. We still use the standard C&D blocks. For this particular build, we went with the lay down transmission because it seems to work really good on my personal car. So like I said previously, building it for a buddy of mine, he wants pretty much what I've got, so we put that in there. Our 67mm bones are in there, the V2 rear hubs are in there, 7mm hexes, and pretty much all the internals that you need in the transmission. Of course, all the hardware, the ball studs and everything was used as well. And then we put together our turnbuckles out of the Builder Support Kit and threw all those on. The steering one is provided by Team Velocity RC for this one. So that pretty much wraps it up. We still got a few odds and ends to bolt onto this thing. We'll do the shocks, and then she'll be pretty much ready to rip without electronics. And that's going to complete the build for our Team Velocity RC VSA sprint car conversion. As you saw in the last time lapse, we went ahead and finished up the shock package. So the shocks, like we talked about in the video yesterday, are going to be 24mm bodies with 21mm shafts all the way around. It's going to come with X rings, going to come with 1/6 pistons and a set of 1/7 pistons as well. This particular car uses 1/7s in the fronts, 1/6s in the back. That should facilitate most every build out there that you'll need. The 1/6s and 1/7s are pretty popular in off-road and everything else, including dirt oval. So shouldn't have any issues with what you need there. Of course, we used the shock standoffs like we talked about previously, the shock nuts out of the kit as well. Everything attaches just like it would on a two-wheel drive buggy. Used our V2 red fronts, V2 orange rear springs, and that's pretty much it. All we got left is to throw electronics in this thing, but that's going to complete our build using the RC10B6 Builders Support Kit from Team Associated. Hope you guys got some information that you were looking for out of it, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know.
All right, so here we're completing the build at the track, day of the race, and Craig provided his Custom Works cage, his Custom Works front clip, the rear tail tank, top wing, and everything else you need to complete the body. And so we went ahead and wrapped that up at the track and completed the setup on the car, breaking in the diff, setting the ride height, and got Craig ready to roll. So now we're going to get into some of Craig getting around the track in his brand new Team Velocity RC VSA sprint car kit that we completed with the Team Associated B6 Builder Support Kit. On this night, Craig was able to bump from the B main into the back of the Outlaw Sprint A main, which was super cool to see, and everybody was pretty excited about it, myself included, because Craig does so much for us as the president of Taylor Park and the club, and he really does do a lot for the community here. So it was super cool to be a part of the build. Made every minute worth it doing the videos and everything. So I'm happy that Craig was able to go out and have a good time with the car. If you have any questions about any of the build or the kits involved, please let me know.